Okay, good day. So right now we are in the first lesson for our subject GEC1 Mathematics in the Modern World. But before that, let me discuss you the lessons to be tackled this preliminary. First is nature of mathematics. Second one is speaking mathematically. And third one is problem solving. For our midterm, the topic will be statistics only because it will take time before we finish all the topics for statistics. And for finals, that will be logic. For this presentation, we will discuss nature of mathematics and its subtopics are patterns and numbers in nature and the world, the Fibonacci sequence, and mathematics for our world or the application of mathematics in our world. Right now we will discuss the first subtopic, which is patterns and numbers in nature and the world. As you can see on the presentation, we have here an image. What do you think is the next phase in the sequence, considering the pattern of the image? Let's see if your answer is correct. Okay, so based on the pattern, we have happy pace, sad pace, happy pace, sad pace alternate, and the final answer will be the sad pace. Okay, how did you identify the next phase? Of course, by observing the pattern. Patterns are regular, repeated, or recurring forms or designs. Like this one. Patterns are regular, repeated, or recurring forms or designs. Yan. So, need to identify the relationships and finding logical connections. To form generalizations and make predictions, it means those are the formula for us to make our prediction right. So we need to identify their relationship and their connections. Yan. Yan yung sagot. Ano? Okay. Next. What number comes next in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9? So, kailangan nyo i-observe muna kung ano ba yung pattern o kung ano yung difference ng numbers. Tapos i-observe nyo kung pare-pareho ba yung difference between numbers. So, you may use subtraction. Now, for example, 3 minus 1, then 5 minus 3, 7 minus 5, and 9 minus 7. So, kanilang difference, so common difference is 2. So, possible na ang next natin na number, may common difference din sila na 2 doon sa 9. So, the next element is 11. Okay, so now look at your surroundings. Kasi, since pinag-uusapan sa ito is patterns in nature. So, even sa nature, may makikita tayong mathematics and pattern is considered as part of mathematics. Yan. Kaya tingin kayo sa inyong paligid, kahit yan ang dingding ninyo, ay dingding since hindi na pala yung part ng nature, that is man-made na. Yang mga dahon ng puno, yan, meron yung pattern. Even yung balat ng, for example, yung tiger, yung stripes noon, that is considered as part of mathematics, that is pattern in nature. So here are some examples. Yan. So, meron yung symmetry. It indicates that you can draw an imaginary line across an object and resulting parts are mirror images of each other. It means agreement in dimensions, due proportion, and arrangement. When we say symmetry, parehas yung kanilang left and right. Kung alam niyo yung Vitruvian Man, you may research about that. So, nagpapakita yon ng symmetry. Ano? Yan. Yan yung symmetry. Kasi pag hinati natin sa gitna, may pagkakapareho doon sa left and right portion. Next is spiral. It is a curve which emanates from a point moving farther away as it revolves around the point. Ayan, for sure, we all know naman yung spiral. Hindi lang yan. For example, pag nagdo-drawing din kayo ng twister, yung tornado, naalala ko is yung title ng movie, nasa tornado, twister. Ayan. So, tornado. Tapos yan, yung position niyang worm na yan. Diyan sa image, that is a spiral. The next one is meander. Yan. Is a series of regular sinuous curves, bend, loops, turns, or windings. Okay. Ayan. So, parang sa daan, ano? Ayan. So, kung dapat tatandaan nyo yung mga terms na tinatawag dyan sa mga patterns. Yan kasi yan, mayroon pang mas specific na tawag dyan. Yan ay naka-generalize yung mga terms natin. Yan. Wave, even sa wave, kinoconsider siya as pattern in nature. There is a disturbance that transfer energy through matter or space. Foam. Yan. It is a substance formed by trapping packets of gas in a liquid or a solid. That is also an example of pattern in nature. Another one is a tessellation. It is the tiling of a plane using one or more geometric shapes called tiles with no overlaps and no gaps. Ayan. Siguro na familiar kayo when it comes to tessellations, ano? Yan, that is a tessellation. Tessellation is yung combination of shapes. Yan. Sabi nga, na hindi nag-overlap and no gaps. So, kung ma-observe ninyo, halimbawa, dun sa mga positions ng tiles, o kaya doon sa minsan ay pupapasok kayo sa church ng Catholic and then titignan nyo yung harapan doon sa may altar nila, yung kanilang parang drawing doon. May mapapansin doon, the tessellations, the combinations of different geometric shapes to form another creative image. The next one is a fracture or crack. Even the fracture or crack is considered as pattern in nature. It is the separation of an object or material into two or more pieces under the action of stress. Ayon. Yan yung sinasabi ko na the stripes are made by a series of bands or strips often of the same width and color along the length. So the famous example for stripes is of course the zebra pagdating sa animals. Ayan. The next one is fractal. Is a never-ending pattern. Yung tatandaan yung definition ng fractal. Sunod, affine transformation is the process of rotation, reflection, and scaling. Yan yung examples natin sa affine transformation. Okay. If you have questions, you may send it on our GC. So, let's proceed with the next subtopic, which is the Fibonacci sequence. So, what is a sequence? A sequence is an ordered list of numbers called terms that may have repeated sound F na siya, repeated values. The arrangement of these terms is set by a definite rule. Ayan. Kung napapansin nyo kanina doon sa ating binigay na examples doon sa previous slide, meron tayo diwang 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, which is the answers. The next element is 11. So that is an example of sequence na sabi nga, meron tayo tinatawag na definite rule pagdating sa arrangement or sequence. Analyze the given sequence for its rule and identify the next three terms. Okay. 1, 10, 100, 1,000. So, identify nyo lang yung kanilang rule o kaya yung kanilang hindi natin pwede sabing common difference eh. So, analyze natin yung rule. So, kung mapapansin natin, nagta-times 10 siya. So, the next three terms will be 1,000 times 10 will be 10,000. Then, another 10. Then, another times 10. O kung papansinin natin is, nagdadagdag ng isang 0. So, from 1 to 10, 100,000, then 10,000, 100,000, and then million. Yan. The next one, 2, 5, 9, 14, 20. So, observe natin. Ano ba yung kanilang difference? So, 5 minus 2 will be 3. 9 minus 5 is 4. 14 minus 9 is 5. 20 minus 14 is 6. So, kung makapansin natin yung difference nila is tumataas from 3, 4, 5, 6. The possible na kanila may common difference ay magiging difference ng next 3 terms will be 7, 8, and 9. So that will be 20 plus 7 is 27. 27 plus 8 is 35. Then 35 plus 9 is 44. So that will be the next 3 terms for our sequence. How about this? And how about this? 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. So what can you observe? You may pause the video for a while and then try nyo i-answer sa inyong piece of paper, no? And then check it out later. Pag-play nyo na yung video at malaman nyo yung sagot. You may answer for a while. Ayan. So, let's check if you got it right. So, our sequence is 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8. Before natin i-discuss yung sagot doon, ito, basahin natin. Fibonacci sequence is formed by adding the preceding two numbers beginning with 0 and 1. That is the definition of Fibonacci sequence. So, let 5n be the nth term of the Fibonacci sequence with 1 equals 1, then the 5-2 is 1, then 5-3 is 2, and so on. So, hanapin natin yung pang 8th element at yung pang 19th element. So, mapansin niyo dito sa ating binigay na problem, na example, ito na rin yung same doon sa pinapasagutan sa inyo kanina. That is 1, 1, 2. Tapos, di ba ang kasunod nito doon is 3, then 5, yan. So ngayon, considering na yung sequence na yon, what will be the 8th element of the sequence and what will be the 19th element of the sequence? Okay, now let's solve doon para makuha natin yung 8th element of the sequence. Considering the fact that our first element is 1, the second element is 1, the third element is 2, the fourth element will be 3, the fifth element will be 5, the fifth element will be, the sixth element will be 8, the seventh element will be 13. But how come that na naging ganun yung mga sagot? Okay, balik tayo dun sa first element, 1, the second element is 1, the third element is 2. Sabi nga doon sa definition, ina-add laang yung mga magkasunod na term. So 1 plus 1 is 2, then 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 5 is 13, and then of course the 8th element will be 13 plus 8, and that will be 21. Okay. And how about the 19th element? Now we're on the 8th element, which is 21. So our 9th element will be 34. Oh, hindi pala 19th yun. 9th element. Yan, 34. Yan. Oh, kaya pa ba? Yan. Now, we are on the last subtopic, which is the mathematics for our world. We will discuss dito sa subtopic na to, what is the application of mathematics in our world, or how the mathematics helped us. It is undeniable that there are lots of people considering that mathematics is a burden. Okay? Or the most difficult subject of all time, but we can also deny the fact that mathematics can help us in its different ways. So now let's discuss its uses in our world. Yan. What is the use of mathematics in our world? First, the mathematics for organization. How mathematics helps us on organization. Okay? Ang mathematics kasi is not just about solving. It's also about organizing. Okay. Commercial organizations use mathematics in accounting, inventory management, marketing, sales forecasting, and financial analysis. For some management problems, more advanced mathematics such as calculus, matrix algebra, and linear programming is applied. So, tatandaan yun. That is how mathematics helps us in organization. The next one is its use for prediction. But the question is how? Okay. Science is so successful because theorists can use mathematics to make a prediction experiment, and then mathematics has been used to predict the existence of planet Neptune, radio waves, antimatter, neutrinos, black holes, gravitational waves, and the Higgs boson to give, but these are just few examples. So, meron pang ibang ways kung paano nakaka-help ang mathematics for prediction. Yan. Predictions with math would be best referred to as forecasting, which is making an educated guess based on recurring patterns of activity, like what we have done a while ago. Doon sa sequence natin, napipredict ninyo what will be the next term considering yung kanilang difference or the rule by the sequence. Ayan. The next one is mathematics for control. Okay? It gives us a way to understand patterns, to quantify relationships, and to predict the future. Math helps us understand the world, and we use the world to understand math. The world is interconnected. Math is a powerful tool for global understanding and communication. Okay? The next one is mathematics is indispensable. Mathematics makes our life orderly and prevent chaos. Certain qualities that are nurtured by mathematics are power of reasoning, creativity, abstract or spatial thinking, critical thinking, problem solving ability, and even effective communication skills. So, those are the subtopic or the topics about our first lesson ngayon sa ating chapter. Ano? So, the next presentation will be about speaking mathematically. So, I hope that you have learned so much in this presentation. God bless.